Here with head coach Anna Nimz as the Lady Demons heading out on the road one more time this week. And we saved the longest trip for last. Well, I guess, anyway, Kansas was long, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But first off, Coach, gotta talk about Saturday. That was an absolutely massive win for a lot of reasons. I know you talked about it in post game, but just getting off the schneid, the way you did it, the way the girls played, putting together one of the best games of the season in a time where we probably needed it more than any.
Yeah, I think we needed that game. There are so many positives that happened, but I think when it comes down to it, we absolutely needed that game to continue to grow and get better. It's really hard to talk a lot about process. The kids got to see some success too, and so I'm excited that they continue to work. The games that we weren't winning, it's not for lack of effort. I thought they come out, and I think they fight really, really hard. I just think we have a lot of mental error where we just have had some lapses, and all those. We still had that in the McNeese game, especially there down the stretch there in the last 5 minutes. They pulled through and they put a team win together, and I think it came at the perfect time because we needed to see and feel some success for them to continue to buy into what we're trying to do and what we're trying to build. And the credit to them because they just did a really great job.
So looking back on all the positive things that we saw, I mean, obviously Jordan Todd's performance comes to mind. Lily with the 11 rebounds, Mo with the 9 assists, 4 different players in double figures, ball movement, defense, all of those things. What were the maybe 1 or 2 things that you thought that's really what I wanted to see more than anything?
I was happy to see us stick to a plan. I think sometimes, in quarters we get going and things are moving right and nothing changes on the opponent's side, and then all of a sudden we get away from it. And I thought the girls did a really nice job of staying the course. Maybe only 1 or 2 times and we were able to call a quick timeout, but did it seem like maybe we were going to deviate? But I thought they did a good job of sticking to what we were trying to do and sticking to the game plan. I think they seemed a little less maybe stressed out. I think sometimes we play with this idea that we got to put the team on our shoulders, and it's not that. And I thought they played team basketball. So happy that they stayed the course, happy that they stayed with the game plan, happy that they were able to see the ball go in the hoop. That hadn't happened. And I think, Jordan Todd getting very, very high percentage shots early on in the game and really throughout the entire course of the game gave the other girls confidence to step up and hit down some outside shots we hadn't seen. So happy about those 2 things.
Speaking of Jordan, did you feel like that a performance like this was kind of coming with the way that she'd been playing the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, for sure. She's definitely gotten better every single game, and maybe not in those same numbers, but, I believe it was November 15th she got Player of the Week, backed up with February 14th getting Player of the Week. So we're hoping that actually stems the rest of them getting it because we had a few there in the fall. But she's just, I think, consistently surprising herself that she's getting better every single game. She's got incredibly good hands and footwork there around the rim. But I'm excited that her hard work was recognized, and it wasn't just about the points. It was absolutely the rebounds and getting bodies and doing things the right way. So I was just really happy for her. But I think it's just the beginning for her still.
So from a team perspective, how does a win like this set you? I mean, like we're just beginning the second half of the conference season. So how does it set you up for this week and maybe the last few weeks of the season?
Kind of like I said, I just think it gives us the confidence we need to be able to continue to fight. We still are going to have to go in. Obviously, we gave one away with UIW up 14 going into the fourth quarter. Still had still winning with 2 minutes to go, but I think we didn't score but maybe 1 point or 2 points in 10 to 12 minutes. So, we're going to have to refocus our efforts, but I think, again, just getting a win under our belt gives us confidence to keep fighting for what we're trying to go for.
Speaking of UIW and the way that one turned out here, are you going into that with maybe a little bit more redemption focus to try to right what happened here?
I think as coaches, we don't need any thought as far as redemption or anything. We go in pretty motivated every single game. But yes, I hope that the girls, realize that we played 3 quarters of basketball. They were up 14, and we quite literally gave that one away. We just got tight. We got away from what we were doing, what gave them success, and what they created. For 3 quarters, they kind of deviated away from. We stopped guarding. We stopped getting in and getting tight shots. It was just, that was a spiral one that was really tough. It was one that you couldn't get control of. So I hope that they're just ready to go in and play their game, play to the very best of their ability, and then that's all I ask.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you. Forcum Demons.